A range of economically important crops are visited by insect pollinators. They're said to contribute to yields in oilseed rape by approximately 20% and field beans by 40%. Insect pollinators are active at different points in the season. They visit different crops and they're also active in different weather conditions. This means that farm management practices to promote a diversity of pollinators can not only help enhance yield in insect pollinated crops, but also they can help stabilise yield in different weather conditions. What kind of farm management practices have you undertaken at Prestonhall recently?
Our typical management here has been probably what you would say would be a conventional management system. From a crop pesticide point of view, we work on thresholds, etc. So we tend to find that we don't use much in the way of insecticide. So on the one hand, that doesn't necessarily enhance the insect population, but neither does it take away from it. We've begun to look a little bit more at what we might do to enhance our margins. We typically have had grass margins in the past. We're looking towards, in the future, to enhance some of these existing margins, to take them out and replace them with more beneficial margins. So what we've done is we've tried to establish a much more pollinator-friendly margin.
Flower-rich margins like this in Scotland typically don't flower till midsummer, and that means we've got to look at the farm scale to see what other resources are there to fill the gap between April and July. Bill, have you considered what other sources might be beneficial?
We have. We're fortunate in this particular part of the estate, and we are enhancing other areas with the amount of hedges that we have. And those hedges are quite varied in composition through hawthorn and some beech, some holly, blackthorn as well. So some of the earlier flowering type hedge plants. We're doing what we can to enhance that level of flowering, to provide some sort of sources for these non-storage insects, if you like. And we've also looked at the possibility of planting some willow trees, which are quite early flowers.
It's trying to determine where these win-wins can be achieved. For example, economic benefits to the farmer and also benefits to wildlife that will be important to increase the long-term sustainability both economically and environmentally to agriculture in Scotland.